Good evening, everybody. How are we doing today? Tom, Stitch, thank you so much for swinging by so early. Really appreciate it. How are you both doing? Um, so an unfortunate thing has happened with Stardew Valley, which does not at all impact my ability to play it, or to stream it, or to enjoy it. But it impacts the part of my brain that likes patterns. So, up until, I think, 2 weeks ago, every stream ended up being 7 days in game, which may not 7 days. It ended up being either 9 or 10 days, and basically I sorted it out so that every season in game was exactly was exactly 3 weeks. Every year was 12 weeks of streaming. And something went weird, and now my timings are out. And it's a little bit frustrating to that part of my brain that likes order. Which is not to say I'm not going to enjoy it, or going to stop streaming it or anything silly like that, because I'm not going to. I still love the game. It's just, there's that little part of my brain that's now frustrated that the patterns that were set up have been broken. And speaking of Stardew Valley, I think it's very much time to get back into it. I was also playing some co-op with Chair earlier, and oh my lord, co-op goes faster. The speed at which you achieve things in co-op is incredible. I mean, I'm not the fastest anyway, I recognize that, but it's incredible to see what you can do in co-op. Bert's very happy today. Well, that's good to know. What? So a lot of my time today is just going to be doing what I was doing. Wait, I've got a diamond for Benny. What I was doing last stream, which is trying to get enough stone to descend ever deeper into the skull caverns. There's a gold star. Actually, what do I need for the bundle? I don't have wine in there, that's why. Void salmon, caviar, prismatic shard. Ancient fruits are going to be tough because I need 5 of them. A 10? This is one of my favorite tracks in the game, and I'm not quite sure why. There's just something about it and its progression. It's very pleasing to me. Getting a lot of Iridium Star stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna want to do a duck egg. I'll leave that where it is, actually. At some point, I'm gonna need to get a dinosaur egg because I was a fool to give away the one I had. But I believe the skull caverns are a good place to do that. Actually, forgot to check on my wine and my blueberries. Go do that quickly. No blueberries? No problem. And none of my wine or jams are ready. That's fine. Hi, birds. Crystal fruit, if I remember, actually makes pretty valuable wine. So I might start that up in a little bit. It was level 25, which is pretty good for getting stone. Not the best, because unfortunately doing stone like this is never the best. You definitely want bombs, but I don't have any bombs. Those are pricey. And there is a point at which, honestly, if I'm spending money on bombs to get stone, might as well just buy the stone. Which I know I can do. And again, I know the stone is very expensive to buy. But I'll actually pop into Robin's after this. See how much it costs. I've got a fair bit of money at the moment. Big ones tend to be pretty good for stone. There we go. Because I need at least 99 stone per level of... perhaps it's a bit much to say 99 stone per level of the Skull Caverns. Because I don't necessarily need a staircase for every level. I can probably do some of them myself. But I do need it for most of the levels because, honestly, Skull Caverns are really rough. And to do it in just one day, since there are no elevators in the Skull Caverns, does take some doing. That's good. Whoops. How dare you? Geode's always worth it. Yes, this is a good... This is actually a great level. It's actually just been a good time coming down here. Normally I don't get quite this much stone quite this quickly, even using bombs. do hate those flies. They're not that dangerous anymore now that I've got a more powerful sword, but they're still really irritating. Go. Yeah, there's a ladder over here. Honestly, for not having any bombs, I'm getting a solid amount of stone out of this. Kind of shocked. Well, heck. I mean, yeah, that's pretty accurate, Stitch. Particularly because I would do anything to be able to actually just smash these flies. The attacks in here are not quite as satisfying as the smash attack in Earthbound. Honestly, I should probably play Earthbound myself sometime. This is a surprisingly solid weapon. Hey, Summer. Thank you, I plan to enjoy it. I assume you're still playing Among Us, in which case, enjoy that. Oh! You just finished. How did you do? Of course you're gonna sleep soon. It's, what, like 1 AM for you? One on tasks. I always find that to be the most satisfying way to win. Yeah, I haven't been getting imposter much either. It's kind of odd. Okay. I know that Robin's not going to be open, so there's no point swinging by there. Worm friend, tell me your secret. Your secret is root. Handful of things I could just sell immediately, but not as much as I would have expected. I'm gonna keep the wool as well. Sorry, the cloth. I know there is some stuff I can do. Yeah, have a good one too. That's... I've got about 26 floors, which is about a quarter of what I need. I am surprisingly low on several of my bars. I don't have so few copper bars. Heck. Start smelting some of that overnight. Can go there. Iron ore. Pretty much everything else I can toss. Might as well keep the quartz. I don't need more than 999 sap. Just from keeping my bombs? If not. Oh. There's another chest. There we go. What bombs do I have in here? Only the cherry bombs. And wait, I've got a bunch of normal sized bombs as well. I must just put them away and not realized. Just get those started overnight. I don't need a ton more copper, but it's always worth having. A few inches of snow tomorrow, also known as heck the bitrate. Not a super profitable day. Spirits are in good humor today. That's always fun. If I knew more about farm work, I'd help you out more. Sorry. Be thinking of you. What? God, Penny's just the best. Anything fun here? Nope. You know, I really like when all my animals are happy. Let's take a look at our blueberries. Hey! What a wonderful blueberry harvest. Okay. I was hoping that a bunch of stuff would be ready there, but not yet. That's fine. Any mushrooms? Haven't checked in a while. Yeah! So I'm gonna need my duck egg. Need my milks. Okay, let's worse. That doesn't really affect the quality of the cheese. to the best of my knowledge. And I'm actually just going to sell all of the blueberries. I have way more blueberries than I need in terms of making wine and jam. I'm going to sell all of it. Might as well use the minecart, actually. Let's bust open these geodes, see if there's anything fun inside. Nothing great so far. Yeah, nothing super valuable. Pretty sure I've given both of these to the... Yep. Let's actually go from here to check out how much stone costs at Rub. Apparently there was an update that made it significantly more expensive because people basically just refused to mine for stone, which, I mean, I get. Mining for stone is the worst sometimes. Yeah, 100 gold for 1 stone means I could get just over 2,000, which is unfortunate because what I need is closer to 10,000. Am I doing that correctly in my head? Yeah. Oof. Quank, leave the tender alone. Ah. Oh, that's useless. I don't know why I'm looking at this. I'm not going to get any of this stuff. At least not for a long while. Ah, I didn't know you could sell clay. So if each bomb gets me on average 6 pieces of stone, which is not a guarantee, then this is better in terms of getting that stone. The advantage of bombs is that I can also get them for cheaper. No, I can make them. I feel like I made a miscalculation somewhere with how much stone I can buy, but my brain's not giving me access to that. Actually, yeah, every time I do that, the bomb is worth it. That I don't think was worth it, money-wise. these you can't blow up with bombs, so they're never really worth bombing. That was a good one. Just check again. What do I actually need in order to make bombs? Iron ore and coal. I don't have a ton of iron ore. Got a lot of coal. Curious. So yeah, even though I did get quite a lot of stone last time, using bombs I'm already up to nearly 9. This is faster if nothing else. But not in situations where they're all spaced out like this. Yeah, I'm actually going to go to the lower level. I don't think that's doing me much good. Yeah, this is okay. Ooh, Omni Geodes are also good. I feel like bombing does get me more Omni Geodes than mining does. Interesting. That was good. Oh. Hey, crab. Grab this. Yeah, I'm already over 200. So, been a pretty good expedition. And 200 stone would have cost me, what, 20,000 gold? I don't think I spent that much on bombs. So it looks like it's going to be either very difficult to achieve or just very difficult, very tedious for people to watch. If I try to get enough stone to use stairs all the way to the bottom of the skull caverns, which is unfortunate because I don't want it to be tedious to watch. I have to find some other way to get a ton of stone. Well, thank you, Tom. But I also don't just want every stream for the next couple of weeks to be, you know, this. Frankly, just for my own sake, I would lose my mind if this is all I do for several weeks in-game. Up until, like, 10 here, I think. I just want to check out anything new here. No, I've got a better sword than you can sell me, I think. I've only got to kill one more skeleton. Yeah, nothing particularly good there. Ooh. Teach me your secret, worm. Snow yam is a good secret. As is stone. I would normally be down on stone as a worm secret. Dunes. Are you? I replied pretty much as soon as I saw what you wrote, so... Nice. Emerald and diamond. That? Yeah, that counts as big delayed. Why you're so badly delayed? That's very odd. Oh, whoops. I can give this to Penny. Things have been okay, Juice. How are you? Mostly just been powering through here. Biggest issue is that I need a ton of stone. Bubbles! Bubbles, I'm sorry you're tired, but I'm happy you're here. So, you know, I hope those two things balance out. Yes, go sleep. You deserve sleep. Gold! Yes, I can tell, Juice. But I'm very happy you guys are here. You could have been anywhere after Among Us. then this is where you chose to be, and that makes me feel very pleasant. Hey, that's more like it. How was Among Us? Did you murder some beans? Shrimp cocktail. Thanks for a great year, Pig. I'm excited to tackle next year together. Oh, Penny, you're the best. Penny, have a gift. Because I love you. An imposter 5 times in a row with 1 round of crewmate after the second one, right at the start of the game. That's bizarre. Dear Pig, I ordered too much fertilizer for the garden. I bet you can put it to some good use. Take care. You know what? Thank you, Jody. That's incredibly sweet. You know what? Mikan especially gets imposter weirdly often. I don't quite know what causes it. And meanwhile, I've just basically stopped getting imposter. I get it so rarely that I've forgotten all the clever things I learned. Apparently I have to pause to read something by Juice. Pig, would you consider yourself #blessed as our Lord Bruno Mars was in his hit single 24K Magic that took the nation by storm and stayed at #1 for 3 months on the pop charts? Would you say that you're, and I quote, a dangerous man with some money in my pocket? What up? Would you, Pig? You know what, Juice? Fuck it, yes. I'm assuming you're doing a meme, but I don't mind. I'm sorry for killing Bubbles. I only, like, maybe 1/3 understand what the question was, but I'm still gonna say yes. Hey! That's grand. Well, my interpretation was not, am I Bruno Mars? My interpretation was, am I as blessed as Bruno Mars was? And the answer to that question is, well done. Because look at the cute chat I've got. I bet Bruno Mars doesn't have a cute chat. Fucking chicken statue, get off my lawn. Oh, this is great, actually. There are new people here. People who aren't yet tired of seeing me go into the mines day in and day out. Just saw political shit on Twitter. Not going to go into it, but Wisconsin's Chief Justice is named Patience Roggensack? Oh my god. That's amazing. It's like probably my least favorite person in the world has legitimately, I think my favorite name. When I found out that Jeff Sessions is not in fact Jeffrey or anything like that. Jeff Sessions' full name is Jefferson Beauregard Sessions. And that's not a name you can fucking invent. And it feels bad to me that someone that terrible has a name that powerful. Jeff Sessions is, to get a little bit political, I think for anybody who knows me, my politics are fairly obvious, one of the shitbag Republicans. Nah, Tom, it's fine. You can just buy the elementary school. Oh, really, fucker? Yeah, I thought not. There's also that. I'm not sure how out there Jefferson Beauregard is. Oh, why is it so hard to get good amounts of stone? Fuck off, bug. Where are you? You're gone? Good. I mean, I wouldn't bully anyone, I hope. Not anymore. I bullied one kid in high school. Was it high school? I think it's actually primary school, but like 7th grade. Because I was like 13 and a shitbag. And fortunately I grew out of that pretty quickly. But I wouldn't do it anymore. With Brad. It's just a fucking name. No, here's the thing. The reason I call myself a shitbag is because I bullied I was a bully, even though I was bullied as well. Like, it's not like I didn't know how it felt. But kids fuck up. And fortunately, the kid I bullied did forgive me. So that was good. I mean, I wouldn't want to be called Bra either. I mean, now I would. Like, as an adult, I think it's a fucking hilarious nickname. But, like, as a kid, no, that name fucking sucks. School bullies you for not being a bully. Sorry, I said that sentence and then realized that the answer is just school. Honestly, Juice, Tom, that's like, that sounds really fucking peaceful. yeah. Religious schools, man. They do shit to people. And as someone who was raised Christian and no longer is, Juice, that entire sentence is why I got kind of sick of church people in general. Because there are people who act like that in their daily lives. And yeah, that shit ain't cool. Fuck off. Is this what I get for talking smack about the church? Tom, I love you. I just want you to know that. Just be glad Vegeta isn't here, because he would probably have timed you out for that. But I won't. Actually, I'm surprised Juice didn't time you out for that. He would have timed out Zayd. You'll be fine, Tom. Juice is distracted. I don't want the forest sword. It's garbage at this point. Wait, are you saying you don't like Zayd? Juice. How could you? Oh wait, that's not pick-upable. So. You know what? I actually kind of get that. Let's get them rainbows. I mean, to be honest, Tom, we're always pretty fucking gay around here. But I appreciate the rainbow pig nonetheless. Fuck, it's already 10 PM. Nearly 11. I got nearly 300 stone though, so that's good. Wait, what did I call you, Bubbles? I'm sorry. Did I call you Tom? Probably called you Tom, right? You know what, Tom? You think it's a lot of rocks. But the problem is, you see how I've got, like, about 3,000 rocks. The problem is I don't need 3,000 rocks. I need somewhere in the region of 10,000 rocks. So from my perspective, 3,000 rocks isn't a lot of rocks. 3,000 rocks is almost no rocks. Which is a very sad prospect. I can sell pretty much everything else. I mean, very positive way to think about it, Tom. That is Tom, right? So confused. And he sets up an intervention. Could you keep going into the mines all day and just bring back hundreds of rocks? No, look, Penny, you don't understand. I need 10,000 rocks. It's for a thing. Pig, I love you. I chose to marry you, but you have to stop with the rocks. Look, I just need them. You wouldn't understand. Fuck, I killed Stitch, I'm sorry. Okay, so tomorrow, summer of the 3rd year starts. Oh god. Oh god. Bubbles has been pretty quiet. I'm a bit sus of Bubbles. Juice, where did you discover Stitch's body? Now I just kind of want to play Among Us. Look, I'm sorry, Bubbles. Oh, fuck, it's Ghost Grandpa. I forgot that happens now. My dear boy, it's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little boy. Do you remember? I was dying and you kept asking for my sword like a shitbag. Look how far you've come. Now you have your own sword. Though you may have forgotten me, I've been here all along, watching you fuck your wife. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. I know nothing about lanterns or anything, Juice, so I don't even care. You've been here 2 years now. I'm so proud of you, my boy. You have achieved nothing, but you have all the rare crows. That is all I wanted for my child. You're a better farmer than I ever was, and you brought great honor to the family name of Peak. I can feel it now. My spirit is finally put to rest. Bless you. The future of Oinkus Boinkus Farm is in your hands now. Farewell. I'd rather expect to... Thought I was gonna get judged for shit. Check the altar. Okay. I'm not a new viewer! Fuck off! This is my 3rd year! I hate that they don't change that text for later years. Hi, Penny. We've got a long, warm year to look forward to. Let's make it a productive one. Heck yes. Oh. I assume that's good? It was honestly quite terrifying, but you know. Juice. I know nothing of the rules. I think that's good. Here's a vegetable from the little garden I keep out back. You probably have more veggies than you know what to do with, but oh well. Well, thank you, Captain. Well, time to spend literally the entire day cleaning my farm. Apparently that's enough. Oh god, this farm's a nightmare now. Fucking look at this bullshit. Look at it. No way I can fix all of this. Fucking what? Ugh, I hate this. I'll go talk to the altar. I just need to get this ready so that I can go buy seeds and my farm won't be a giant sack of shit. Which is what it currently looks like. God, this is the worst. I love spring, but I hate spring. Oh, but at least I can... At least animals can go outside now. How did all of this grow up in winter? There was nothing here literally yesterday. Oh? You found a peculiar statue behind Grandpa's shrine. Is this just a decoration? Because if it is, it's honestly like the nicest decoration. Iridium ore or iridium bars? Because either way, that's super OP and I love it. God, Grandpa had an iridium dildo. I guess the stories about him were true. Oh, I think you know, Tom. My fucking farm is a pile of garbage. I hate everything. Everything juice? Duck egg and milk. You know, I think I forgot to put new stuff here to be turned into jam. I did. That's equally important. Okay. I need to check something quickly. How many sprinklers do I? 6. 24 sprinklers times 4 is I need 96 seeds of some kind. How I split those up, we will see. Even though, unfortunately, it's not the prettiest, I don't think I'll have time to completely fix my farm today. Let's age some wine. No. I was wrong, I don't need 96. I need double that. Because each of 24 sprinklers has 8 spaces around. Hey Penny, look at this giant dildo, slick with Grandpa's juices. You know what? Yes, that is worth it. Yes, Tom? Oh, I forgot I missed 2 of these. Is there nothing in spring that just keeps coming up? That sucks. Wait. And what? But I've already got beans. Doesn't help. Let's go for cauliflower then. I'm just trying to do this in my head. I need... Seems really high. Yeah. Any... but can I? Can. In one. I think it's like 156 cauliflower. Yes, I'm going all in on cauliflower this year. I'm sorry, Tom. Did you not like the phrase "slick with Grandpa's juices"? To be completely honest with you, I'm a little bit sorry to have said it. You know what? You know what, Bubbles? Good job making it worse. I thought I had reached, like, the peak. But you proved me wrong. What is there? Can't even see, is that a... It's... okay. I hate knowing that I'm going to be, like, working into the night for this. Whoops. Because I definitely have big old fields. And while I'm not exactly looking for an automation mod, because I feel like that would take things a bit too far, I do occasionally miss the ability to Factorio the shit out of a farm. You know, for how much I enjoy Factorio, you'd think I would be, like, even a little bit good at it. But I'm not. Juice returns and brings Paula. I know Juice didn't bring Paula, but, you know, I still get to be excited that Paula's here. And I still get to give Juice credit. You know what, Bubbles? You fucking joke. But that's literally one of the quests that Mayor Lewis asks you to do. Like, they don't call it lube, but you find out that he and Marnie are, to put it delicately, involved. And he's like, hey, can you bring me some oil? No, it didn't happen again, Juice. Or, if you're talking to Paula, then that's different. Oh god, Bubbles, you're right. That's why he came to me. Grandpa always knew how to get the best oil. I'm sure you'll be able to help me discreetly like your grandpa did. Okay. Let's start with some basic fertilizer. Or, sorry, some quality fertilizer. For no reason other than I've got it. Yes, I've decided to go all in on cauliflower this year. Well, this season. Honestly, mostly because there were no good, like, regrowing plants this year. This season. Spring didn't have anything good like that. I mean, there's potatoes and things, but they don't regrow, they just potentially give you more. And I decided, fuck it. Let's go watermelon. And let's go cauliflower. It's 9 PM and I haven't even done any of the planting. Corner in the top. What? You know what? I don't care. I don't care. Like, I'm not even going to be able to water this stuff today. There's just no time. It just means it'll take 13 days instead of 12 days to come up, which I can live with. If I see a spot I missed, I will try. Or I will catch it and put stuff in there before. But for now, I'm just going to do it. I don't even know if I have enough cauliflower. I think I may actually have underbought, which is absurd to me. I don't see anything missed. Yep, I did buy less than I needed by 12. And it's interesting, when I was buying it, I actually thought I was buying less than I needed, but I just convinced myself that it was fine and that I was miscalculating it in my head. But no, I was right the first time. Got some potato seeds. Might as well make my OCD act up. And I'll sort out the rest of the shit tomorrow. 10. Clear and sunny all day. Jeez. 7K from farming? I am pretty satisfied with that. No. Don't stop, Bubbles. Curious how far you can take this. What fucking spreading wheat? Nice. Yeah. Looks like it. They said weeds did damage to my farm, and yet I see no damage anywhere. So now I'm just like fucking paranoid. You know what? I love this game in all seasons, and there's a lot you can do in winter. And honestly, that's a credit to the developers, because it's hard to make a farming game satisfying in winter. But oh my god, summer's so much better. It looks prettier, there's more you can do. You make more money, frankly. I do still need to grab what? 2, 3, 5, 6. Still need to grab 16 seeds of some kind. Looks up the weeds doing damage to crops. Every time you get that message, you ignore it. People are saying it's a warning that you either have fibers or grass growing too close. Okay, so it's one of these things. It may not cause damage today, but it's a thing to be cautious of, kind of thing. As if so, I completely get that. And I frankly appreciate the warning. I still remember to bring Clint his copper ore. I think it was anti I needed. If not, into the box it goes. Sell a bunch of things here. Oh! I can make some truffle oil. Very much someone who wants to do things as soon as you're unable to. You wanted to get back into singing this whole semester, which happens to be your first time living in an apartment, and your neighbors can be loud. I believe so, Juice. Yeah, artisan. Probably try to get my foraging up to level 9 at some point. Still don't know what I'm missing there. I've got 10 iridium ore. Might as well smelt those up. And then I'm just going to spend today cleaning up the farm, because honestly it looks like garbage. You know, I get why the weeds and the grass and everything. I don't get why they make, like, all the rocks come back. That does suck, Bubbles, especially when your neighbors are also noisy. It seems kind of unfair. Good on you for being a good neighbor, but I'm sorry that they suck. Sure, if you can give me some guidance, Juice. Okay. Young children. Is a noise-canceling mask a real thing? It sounds amazing. Before I moved to Canada, I used to practice ocarina. It wasn't an issue because I lived in a standalone house with my parents. But yeah, that would have been an issue if I'd had neighbors. Or at least neighbors close enough. One item is locked behind the puzzle on Secret Note 20. The other one is getting Jazz and Vincent to 8 hearts each. Cool. I don't know if I'll get to both of those today, but I'll certainly get to some of those today. Okay, there's nothing super close to any of my crops anymore. Probably okay for warnings. One of the kids is learning to play recorder for school. Yeah. We all went through that phase, but it sucks to be listening to that phase. How much feed do I have left? Not that much. Probably gonna have to grow some grass just for... Okay, nothing there is ready. That's fine. That's what I expected. No. No, that is going a step too far, Bubbles. Yes, they're plant fibers. They're not fiber supplements. It's not, I know it's not sexual. It's still kind of gross. I don't want to think about my grandpa's not particularly effective digestion. But also, yes, old people love supplements. Oh, do share, Juice. There's nothing we love on this channel more than a good old curse. Okay, so that's not perfect, but it's way better. You know what? Honestly, I think it's because fiber supplements is just too real. It's like just a legit thing. Juice, why would you say that? Like, right or wrong, why would you say it? Where's my sword? Put my sword away by mistake. And then scared myself. Now, listen here, young whippersnapper. Fiber supplements are good for everybody. Or something like that. I'm just trying to get into character as old man. You know, I'm not sure I know what Metamucil is. Actually, check. There are several contexts going on here. Like, is it a fiber supplement? Or is it something sexual? It's actually fiber, cool. Wait, I already checked the fortune teller. Partially cloudy with a light breeze. I thought we decided we were going to have a kid. Did that just not happen?
They call me Mr. Pig!
Well, thank you for the raid, Chair. How goes? Hi, Copper. Hi, Queen. How's the rest of stream? Honestly, I've done 0 fishing in my own game today. Because it turns out when you've got a whole farm to run, you can't just focus on one thing. These are all coming up nicely. You know what, I'm only remembering vaguely, Juice. It certainly wasn't very long ago. You know, Stitch, that may be the most appropriate use of that emote. Music is so dang good. But yeah, Chair, Queen, Copper, how was the rest of the... How's the rest of the stream? How's progress coming along on CuteCo? That's insanely fast. I think Penny might be an SCP. But in that case, I don't think it was that long ago yet. Maybe that's why I got the 4th lantern. Because, like, baby's at least on its way. Okay. My farm is finally looking pretty solid. The start of every spring is just the worst. What can I do with maple syrup? I mean, I know I can make a bee house, but I'm happy with what I've got. I need oak resin for another keg. Eggs are great. How many oak raisins do I have? Just the one. Yeah, I'll make another keg. No, that's the terrifying thing, Bubbles. It's not at all premature, which convinces me that she is an SCP. Wait, do I need... No, I only need 1 iron. The baby comes out fine in 2 to 3 weeks. The only explanation is Penny is not natural. Oh my god, Stitch. That combination of emotes is amazing. No fucking Bubbles! Stop! Oh. You know what, Juice? Yes. Thank you, actually. I did. And we saw. Okay. Now to spend another day getting stupid amounts of stone, and yet never quite as much stone as we need. Juice, did you really just get like 10,000 stone to make 100 staircases? Because that seems impossible. You know what, Bubbles? That is accurate. We've only seen as far as we'll let you go. And that is as far as you'll go in my chat. I love you, but if it goes too far, I will 100% ban you. And keep in mind, I'm not at all, like, angry at you, because you called my bluff. You did what had to be done. Wait, are you saying I might do a thing Juice has never done? Also, that's interesting. I haven't seen any of those yet. Honestly, I just want to get down to a dinosaur level so I can get a dinosaur egg. So that I can fix my greatest regret. You know what? The phrase Dragon Daddies doesn't bother me. I haven't been using Mega Bombs because Mega Bombs are more expensive. And if I'm going to be spending that much on getting shit, I might as well just buy the stone no matter what the cost is. Because even here, this is only really worth it if I'm getting at least 6 out. Yeah, the problem is like, the not that much is still... it's the gold ore that I'm a little bit low on. I mean, look, Bubbles, it's a pretty solid cursed phrase. Not as cursed as swim swims, but you know. This is a really good setup. Yo, Niv. I have a suggestion, Copper. It may come across as unorthodox, but have you considered sleeping? You know what? A, fuck homework, but B, I completely understand. There's a poll? Everybody, do the poll. It's very important. Also, thank you for setting up that poll, Juice. No, 3 minutes is perfect. It gives people just enough time to make a decision about their swims. You don't want to rush that kind of decision, Juice. Cool. No stone on this floor. This floor is normally really good for stone. But this is a monster floor now. Whomst among us is non-gamer? How dare a non-gamer infiltrate? Niv is confirmed non-gamer. Please, all of you, shun him. Okay. So Niv gets a pass. Oof, only 2 stone out of that. Channel points for voting thing is weird. But I agree. Bits for voting just feels incredibly manipulative. And I hate it. As you said, channel points already feels a little bit weird, but I don't know, channel points are channel points. Like, they have no actual value associated with them. You know, you can get Rainbow Pig and you can call me old and you can figure out which of 3 bizarre things I would rather fuck. But that's not value. But bits are. Thank you, Juice. How did you know that I was roughly the shape of those, like, U-shaped magnets? Silver topaz. My back is valuable, got isn't. What? Oh no, got it. My back isn't valuable, got it. I'm not quite sure how to interpret what's going on, but I'm going to say thank you and assume good things were happening. What is happening in my chat? Wait, that's today. Getting those wrong a couple of times. My back is valuable. It's just not, it just doesn't have monetary value. Excuse me? An explosion was heard in the night. Spirits are in good humor today. Are you sure about that? Because I think a nuke went off. Good morning, Pig. I made you a hot breakfast. Oh my god, she made hash browns. Pig, we're going to be having a baby soon. Mwah. Okay, my farm hasn't burned down, which was my major concern. I'm still waiting to see which of my buildings has been, like, destroyed by a comet. I'm also very carefully not looking at chat, because whatever's happening, I don't want it spoiled. Until there is going to come a point where I'm very confused and I don't see anything. And that's probably when I am going to look at chat. Excuse me. Huh. Fucking Tom. Yeah. I just got a bunch of iridium from, I'm assuming, like, a meteorite. That's super cool. Why does a moon rock taste better than an earth rock? Because it's a little meteor. I mean, I deserve that juice. Hey. I love you using all of these Earthbound modes. Because they're all so good. I can sell almost everything else except the oak resin, so I can make another. No, Juice. It is a tender from Tender Village in Earthbound. They look very much like chows. I don't know if you're being serious, but Earthbound is a very quirky RPG, originally on the SNES, which Barry is currently playing through. I mean, I think he's also the son of Barpa. Like, chances are there's some kind of relationship there. Correct. That's kind of the point. Earthbound is very good, question mark. People who like it love it. I played it a long time ago. Not the biggest fan. I've got like no solar essences. That's why I haven't been crafting mega bombs. I've got a handful of them, but I want to keep them for the skull caverns, not for mining. I also need a prismatic shard so that I can eventually get the... It's fine to like different things for different reasons, and to like some turn-based combat and not others, Juice. Yeah, when I played Earthbound, it just didn't work for me. Earthbound is the inspiration for, among other things, Undertale. But for me, everything that... I just feel like Undertale does the things it's trying to do better than Earthbound does. Earthbound has great writing, but the gameplay could get annoying with the inventory and stuff. Yeah. Whereas I feel like Undertale manages that aspect much better. Not perfectly, mind, just better. Juice, we've been trying to reach you for so long. You might see our words as if they're text on a screen. But please, this is just us trying to wake you. It was funny because Tom is a funny person. I just sent the following message to Barry. I will be adding the voice clip of you saying Dragon Daddies to my soundboard. I'm respecting you by informing you, but asserting my dominance by doing it anyway. You know what, Bubbles? I think you've made the right decision here. Every time I hear that particular little bit of piano, it reminds me incredibly strongly of some music in Undertale. I can't quite identify it. You know, it just occurred to me, I'm surprised that the Skull Caverns doesn't have, like, a mimic ladder as an enemy. Because that just feels like exactly the kind of thing the Skull Caverns would pull. Because we've got the rock crabs here. And I could see them doing a much more evil thing. We always need more bullshit. We just need to imagine dragons. Fuck, I don't want a monster fruit. Hey, got a bunch of solar essences at least. I don't know who you're goddammiting, Tom. I assume me, for the terrible Imagine Dragons reference. And frankly, well deserved if you are goddammiting me. Don't like that, Bubbles. Somehow that crossed the line for me. You know, these skulls are not that tough to deal with individually. Fuck, that was a frustrating level. Cool. Actually, this is a super good place. Drop a couple of bombs. Oh! My god. Yeah, I worry about Stitch as well. Stitch won't let us worry. Not an answer, but you respect it. Someone wanted a leak. Evelyn wanted a leak. I can take Evelyn a leak tomorrow. Well, you know what? She's gonna get it when she gets it. She hasn't complained, and neither should you. I almost sold her leek. What's the weather like tomorrow? Beautiful sunny day. Birds are very happy today. Good time to bust open some geodes. No baby yet? No baby yet. I assume the game will, like, let me know. Ooh, 7 iridium? I'm getting tons of this stuff now. That's not that. Gotta say, Grandpa's dildo is delivering. What, Copper? Yeah, that's what I said. You know, Grandpa's giant purple dildo. There's nothing to be concerned about. See, even Juice says it's fine. Would Juice lie to you? Specifically, would Juice lie to you outside of the context of Among Us? Wow, I can't believe you would say that about Juice. Like, not even being weird. Legitimately, I kind of trust Juice. No, you see, Copper, that's not lying. That's censorship, which is different. Nice. I saw someone proposing the a suggestion for the new Pokemon games today, being Pokemon Cease and Pokemon Desist, which was just absolutely perfect. Why did I just walk into town? Oh yes, because I wanted to speak to Evelyn. Where do they live? They live in the left house. This leek looks delicious. George will be so happy. He asked for he asked for a leek 2 years ago. He loves when I make eggs with leeks for breakfast. Actually not going to do a ton of mining today. I want to do some foraging, partly because I just want to get my foraging skill up. He's closed. Fine. There is no seppuku. I may switch it back on. Yes, it's Friday. You got anything good for me? No, you really don't. Wait, rare seed. This is what I need. I hate that I like. Oh, rad, Copper. You gonna start streaming on Wednesday? Only Nintendo, because you thought I was amazing until you looked a bit closer. And now things just got awkward. Juice, can you throw Copper a shout out? Doing your first stream on Wednesday, your 21st birthday, and probably nothing until the 24th, 25th, and spotty after that. That's fine. You don't need to stream super regularly, especially not to begin with. But streaming is a very fun thing to do. And I'm glad you're doing it. God, the fishing bar is so much bigger than it is when you start. I forget. So yeah, give Copper a follow. Care to share what you're going to be playing on Wednesday, or do you want to keep it to yourself for now? Fantastic choice. Completely correct, Bubbles. Get some rest. You need it. Bubbles, I forget. Did you have one more paper or a final exam? See, this is why I'm so good at being the fishing dude in our multiplayer one. Not because I'm super good at fishing, but because I genuinely enjoy it so much. Just sitting here doing this. One hand on the mouse, and that's all I need. One more paper, a research proposal for next semester, though that's short. And then you have to write some proofs for math. That is rough, so yeah, take the time to rest. A, you need it, B, you deserve it. Yeah. The fact that so few schools have made any effort to adjust the way they're teaching, well, not so much teaching as assessing this year, kind of proves what a lot of people already knew, which is schools are not actually about education. Schools are just advanced daycare. Education is a part of it. I'm not saying it's not. But if it were truly about education, a lot about assessment would have changed. Because you assess people differently in this situation. Yeah, I know, Bubbles. The problem is it continues the same traditions as the kind of elementary and high school as daycare. Continues the same traditions, and the fact that they're so focused on this kind of assessment shows that they don't really think about it too deeply. Bruce should be fine. Can't even start on them yet, since he hasn't said which of the problems you're assigned. That does take a little bit of the pressure off, because, I mean, like, if you can't start, you can't start. So peaceful. Come on. There we go. College is classes, gatekeeping. You have to finish now. Because, yeah, going into a trade. With a few exceptions, but as a general rule these days, going to a trade without any kind of degree puts you in a terrible position. Again, I'm not saying college isn't important. I'm not saying research isn't important. I'm not saying that education isn't important. I'm saying that the nature of assessment, the fact that the nature of assessment hasn't changed is evidence to me that one of two things. Either colleges have no concept of how to adapt, which is the most likely one, but the other side of it is education is secondary to just giving people a number at the end of the day. And I know that sounds like... That makes me sound like the worst kind of, like, first-year philosophy student. But yeah, colleges, at the end of the day, make money. And one of the ways they make money is by figuring out what each person's number is. Do you get a big number or a small number this year? Oh, this year you got a big number, So we want you to be one of the prominent people. Oh, this year you got a small number. So obviously you can keep going, but we're not going to push you as hard. Even though the people who got the small number probably deserve to be pushed harder because they need it. I was also reading something interesting earlier this year from a teacher who basically any student can redo any assignment as many times as they like. And their justification is actually like completely sound. Their justification is when you get a job, your boss tells you to do something. You don't get one chance to do that. As a general rule, you have to keep doing it until you get it right. And so the opportunity to redo assignments is much closer to preparing someone for a life in which if you fail, you keep trying until you get it right. But school sucks at that. I also missed what Bubble said. Really, really hope you don't lose too many points for handing the paper in late. He made a big deal that it had to be handed in on time, but also he seemed understanding that I was literally killing myself. Most professors should be reasonable about that. And you can hear I'm being very cautious in the terms I'm using. Because obviously I don't know your professor, and I don't know the whole situation. But most professors should be reasonable about it. And even if you do lose something, you shouldn't lose too much. If you do lose a lot, let me know, and I will commit arson. There will be no proof that I was the one who committed arson. Eat some fish for a thing I want to do. Fine. I hate that I like that, and I think maybe I'm getting into the decoration. How do you accidentally commit arson? I'm genuinely curious. Nice. I don't think that counts as arson, but oh my god, you have to be careful. Because yes, pouring oil into a fire will be terrible. Also, pouring water into an oil fire will cause an explosion. You left a gas pipe on under the hood in one of your labs, and then trying to light a Bunsen burner without hooking up the pipe. Oh my god, Juice. Yeah, that'll do it. It's a lot more peaceful than my old spot in town. I'm very happy here. I don't think anyone here is accusing you of doing it on purpose, Juice. Just that it was also immensely dangerous. You know, I don't need torches. I wanted some sap. Get some quality fertilizer. Worm friends, do you have a secret for me? Your secret is coal. That is an acceptable secret, worm friends. Yeah, no offense, Juice, you deserve that 0. No, I know, and I'm glad no one got hurt. But also, it is a very concerning thing as a teacher to know that one of your students is, you know, taking those kinds of risks, doing dangerous things. But as I said, and will continue to say, I'm glad nobody got hurt. That is the best possible outcome. They'll let you be a chem major. Maybe they assumed that no one would make the same mistake twice. Honestly, all jokes aside, I cannot imagine that being a super uncommon thing to do. Wait, headed the wrong way. I mean, I was the only one in the history of the one camp I went to who fell off the top bunk and had to be taken to hospital. But that doesn't mean people don't fall out of bunk beds. Bust. Are you just finding every way to combine these emotes, Stitch? Because I fucking love it. Yeah, honestly, if anybody deserves it, it's a billionaire. I don't know why I went to the cellar and didn't put my wine in a cask. I just wasn't thinking. You want the ability to force everyone in the world to experience the lives of everything that had ever died. That would show your math teacher. Yes, Juice. Sure. Also, in defense of teachers, most teachers are doing their best. Which is not to say they couldn't do better, but most teachers are legit trying to do their best. I know that was Stitch. Did I use the wrong name again? Stitch, how dare you say that about Stitch? Made what mistake? I feel like this conversation is moving 15 times faster than I am. And I recognize that just makes me the dumb one. But I'm fine with that. Just confused. Hey, Linus, you in here? Nope. I mean, fair, Juice. We have been talking about crimes for a long time. In my defense, there are a lot of crimes to talk about. That's more like it. My favorite crime is being gay. Although no, my favorite thing, my favorite, let's say, consequence of shitty policy, I think it was Norway, one of the Nordic countries, years ago declared that homosexuality was an illness, which, you know, similar shitty things had been done by other governments before. But people started phoning into work gay. Because, you know, time off work because of illness is protected. So, yeah, that policy ended rather quickly. Whoops. Yep. Honestly, I'm a big fan of malicious compliance when it's done right. Because it's such an effective way to just shit on idiots. You know, I know these parts of the mines are meant to be like all dark and spooky, but I just find them super restful. So, I have never seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I've heard that it's weird. I've heard varying takes on how good it is, but everybody agrees it's weird. So is it like a horror thing, or...? Because it sounds like a horror thing. What does green is not a creative color even mean? Fuck. Also, as someone whose favorite color is green, I am deeply offended. Okay, I'm out of here. Nothing good here. And let's head home. Nice, getting some cloth. At some point I'm going to figure out what to do with all this cloth. Juice is rolling around at the speed of sound. which at least I approve of. That is so cursed. Bed, wed, or behead. Hyperfrog, pig lick, or zoom please. I'll fuck pig lick. Lad knows how to use his tongue, so I think that's going to be a good experience. I'll kill zoom please because as cute as he is a Metroid enemy, and I'll marry Hyperfrog because I feel like Hyperfrog's going to bring a positive energy to my life. Yeah. Yeah, I think those are some good choices. Thank you for doing that, Juice. I mean, also, no, I can't believe you've done this, but thank you for doing that. Yeah, not a lot of income yesterday. Birds are annoyed, which sucks. It is? Huh. I should probably pretend to care about that. Give him a fish. You know what? Sure. I will get Lewis a fish. Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Steal his fish, and he starves to death. Although a lot of people use the give a man a fish thing as like an excuse not to do direct charity. And the best thing I ever saw regarding that is, you know it's possible to give a man a fish and teach him to fish at the same time, right? Which was just a beautiful reminder. Yes, don't give to the Salvation Army. Which is unfortunate, because when I was growing up, Salvation Army was always, like, they were the people you gave to. I'll keep those. Everything? Yeah, let's do some foraging today. How dare. Still want to get my foraging to level 10. Foraging and combat are the only things where I'm not yet at level 10. Kind of frustrating. Good opportunity to get some of this as well. Always need wood. Ooh, lovely. Rip. Excuse me? You want seaweed? I can probably get him seaweed. I mean, I'm assuming I can get seaweed in the river, right? I know that sounds stupid, but... Okay, so you can't get it in the river. Fine, I just tried to do the quick thing. Stitch, what did I say that's a response to? I'm so confused. Like, constantly at this point. Let's give Lewis his fish first. The DW Bandit? I don't know if I'm going mad or you're going mad. One of us is going mad. Okay. I guess. I forgot. I know I need to go to the sea to do seaweed shit. Yeah, but you said... You can't say the don't worry about it. If you just said DW about it, I might have figured it out. Yeah, but I wanted to speak to this lady. Fucking artichoke? Seafoam pudding. That sounds horrible. Yes, more rare seed. That's what I'm looking for. There's meant to be then, as in then don't worry about it. Okay, cool. No, I just legit thought you were saying the DW about it, and I was very confused. I mean, I'm still confused, but... Oh my god, Stitch, why? Why are you like this? Don't know where Lewis is. Lewis, are you in the community center? No, no one's in the community center. I fixed it up for nothing. I mean, me too, Stitch. If it makes you feel any better, I love you. Where the fuck are you? It's your birthday. Fine, I'll go get some seaweed. Maybe. Oh? Ah, it's a good thing you turned up, lad. I've got a bit of a problem I could use a hand with. It'd be best if I just showed you. Drops his trousers. Take a deep breath now. Oh god. Can I get crab please in chat? As you can see, smell, the old girls ran wild last night. My experiment needs a little work. What do you mean? This is the best possible outcome. Ooh, back at it again, Willie. Aye. They look fresh, alright. Aye, these are the finest, meatiest crabs you'll ever set your eyes on. Maybe a little feisty, though. I'll take the whole lot. The discount for the extra labor, of course. This is amazing. Looks like we got them all. Wait, that was Gus. Goodbye, me sweet ladies. Psst. Hey, don't tell Willie. They'll be doing a special on crab cakes at the saloon for the next few days. That was amazing. Now let's get some shitty seaweed. Watch me fish up like all the rarest fish immediately. Or nothing. Nothing's also a thing. God, I hate when that happens. This isn't seaweed. This isn't seaweed at all. You know, this still isn't seaweed. The Tanuki wanted fucking seaweed. Come on! Am I just too good at fishing at this point? Like, I don't think so, because during the actual fishing tournament, I wasn't getting anything good. This is the one time I want to get seaweed. damn it. Like, does that make a difference? I mean, it's giving me a ton of cool fish to sell. And I'm pretty sure the tanuki is there for more than one day. It looked like a giant raccoon to me. Dang it. Trash bear? But I mean, raccoons are called trash pandas, so... Like, that doesn't prove the raccoon theory. That doesn't disprove the raccoon theory. This is absurd. I've never had such good fishing luck. Wait! Juice! Why did you... What the fuck? You wanted me to give Lewis a fish on his birthday because he hates fish. That's not cool. But I like Lewis. Like, I don't love Lewis, but I like him. I mean, I guess now I'm super happy that I didn't give him a fish. Because I would have been pissed. Okay, seaweed is not happening today. But that's worse. That's worse, Juice. Don't fuck up people's birthdays, even fictional people. Okay, this is going to be pretty much the end of my stream. I'm just going to finish up here, and then we'll look for someone to raid. I believe Zaid is not streaming this evening, because life is a thing that happens. But there are other people. Let me just drop off my everything. Yeah. I don't care about the spinner. I think that's the person that literally broke Alex's heart for the lulz. Yeah, but I don't like that either. Like, I still think that stinks, and I hate Alex. I get that they're fictional, but it's still... I don't know. I just don't like that. Oh, I need to get some fertilizer. Deuce, I thought you were one of the good ones. That you're bad to fictional people. And for some reason, in my brain, that's like the same thing. I know it's not. I'm mostly teasing you. Okay, so that's going to be where I finish this evening. Let's take a look who's online at the moment. 12k, pretty solid. And yes, Juice, you are good to people, and that is what matters most by a long, long way. You know what? Let's raid Niv. I've never raided Niv before. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I'll be live again tomorrow, 2:30 Eastern time, with more Baba Is You to turn my brain into mush. Wednesdays, 5:30 Eastern, where I'm continuing with Shining Force, and Stardew Saturdays, as always, Saturday, 5:30 Eastern. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and hit Niv with all the love you've got. They really, really deserve it. Have a great one. Cheers.